side. Did you know that Forsaken is the worst arm wrestler on his team?
I did not know that, but now thinking about it, I'm going to be very
To be honest,
sorry for but I'm not surprised.
Yeah, and that's the least surprising stat I've ever seen.
But of course, obviously, that hasn't really hindered him in terms of his aim department. Now, talking about the compositions, last time Talon played against DRX here, they did have Jip Boys playing that Reyna. I mean, none of us really believed that was going to be their
like the original?
And clearly, they have returned to
Sup,
a much more standard setup here with Jip Boys.
God of War. Oh, okay. See, I'm old. I see that, and I think I played the first God of War, and that game fucking slapped. But until they release the next one on PC, I ain't fucking buying a PlayStation.
Because as friendly as these guys are, once it comes to a competitive match,
Saying gonna be watching this clip. Oh, it's alright. I can beat him in a fight. As long as Jing's mom doesn't beat me up. That's the only thing I'm scared of.
They should be very well aware that this.
That's the one I just finished. Yeah, that game is fucking great. I love that game.
To buy time, so they're gonna stick the plant right away because they know that this means there has to be a flank coming. There's no way you retake the site without that.
As already the shots fired here on the ramp, going all the way up PRX, pushing
fuck it.
The Nanoswarm is Forsaken to pick up a second kill. As Jip Boys will get one, but he is
good luck, Jip Boys. You ain't fucking winning this.
That'll be 3 for Mind Freak as Pistol is taken by PRX.
Oh, and we got the little finisher there.
Shit.
With the RES.
Why are we not zooming in on the new fucking finishers?
Finally got to see it. Now, I mean, I think that was just PRX instantly.
You don't need an IGL on Pearl. You might actually be correct with that one.
That means there's a greater force coming in from behind. And you have Forsaken watching out for that one. He cleans up house.
I might actually go back and play God of War if I have time at some point.
One of the players on PRX that has been a little bit up and
Sushi
down.
Boy would have won that,
definitely. Hasn't really been as hot as he used to be.
That's the other thing that confuses me is like, I think Jip Boys is very good, but if you're playing a Killjoy, why are you not playing Sushi Boy?
From the pistol round, let's see how it continues.
I don't get it.
PRX is going to
head
towards the A side.
I don't think you should be subbing out Jip Boys, but that's the problem.
Everybody on the side of Talon is sitting in the spawn.
Okay.
And just
is 11 a.m. too early for a double cheeseburger?
Like that.
No.
Looks like
maybe they're just waiting for the plant and they're all just gonna.
Yeah, maybe.
Run in together.
Boys, what the fuck? He's literally using his hand warmer.
We're not gonna fight it. Maybe they missed something in the beginning of the round here. Yeah. So
these guys are the most trolly motherfuckers.
We'll find out afterwards if there was something going on here or not. But either way, the game continues for the time being. Now, I mean, at the end of the day, if you weren't already stacking a site, then you might as well die to the spike. But the problem is, will they die to the spike? Because something is sniffing this out.
Oh, something's gonna push out here. He might get in a bit of trouble himself. As never mind, Forsaken gets the perfect timing. Garnets will get one, and Fox picks up the
I cannot fucking believe what I have just watched. You didn't even go down to the spike.
They got a lot more kills than they expected to, thanks to PRX pushing out. PRX isn't going to feel too bad either. I mean, something was still just keeping on that ghost as well.
What the fuck did I just watch? Yeah, but the two, they didn't have guns.
3 players that brought in ghosts to the second round after winning the pistol round. Yeah. So definitely saving some creds, and you'll see a operator on round 3 for something. He has come to play the game.
See, they did that on purpose to die to the spike, which I'm going to be honest, I already hate, because you might as well just gamble stack and then do that later, and you have a chance of winning the round. But like,
from the get-go, I'm just
they didn't even die to the spike.
This is an ego play, all right? I mean, not many players will have the confidence to do this, but something says, well,
and then something's that's
how he talks about
round 2, and I'm already pissed off.
He says, well, I haven't changed. I'm playing on a new stage, but I'm still playing the same video game, so
maybe they were just like, we're not going to win them anyway. That's the worst fucking attitude in human history. Fucking just forfeit the match then.
Yeah, and I mean, speaking about the map as well, it's Pearl, so you have this long B main kind of alleyway, so this is one of the better maps to kind of go for something like this. Although I do agree with you, it is a bit aggressive, let's say.
Wait, where have they got the the Killjoy utility? Killjoy utility's on B. So they have no mid.
By Devi, and that is going to be the entire site empty here. Foxes does get one, but Garnet's now is just he's all the way on the
all right, 13-0. Let's go. Speed run it.
This one anytime soon.
And just that
Where's the
time,
map
we saw
pick on the
Mindfreak
top
with
left?
Great lurk. I mean, last time.
I think this is the map pick of Talon, right?
He was the one really digging deep into the map. This time, Mindfreak taking on that role again here on the bonus. And it pays off, right, Pat? Just not aware that he could already be planted in.
That's the thing, right? A lot of people use the alarm bot in mid so that you can, like...
And also the way that they targeted B Hall, I mean,
Talon are winning the next round? Maybe.
Chances.
Honestly,
fact,
fuck knows. They'll probably sit and spawn
much
again.
less chaotic than they do oftentimes against other teams, as crazy as that sounds.
How many flawless rounds? I'm going to go with
if you
4.
think back to what happened in that round, once they were on that site, as they
it's
target B Hall in the back of the site,
okay.
Jing flashes into Hall, but he doesn't push in. He has teammates providing crossfire across at an angle, and that completely ties up
Almost just
Jitboy,
deleted my entire webcam with one click of a button. That would have been good.
Push him, so he goes back to look at Hall, at which point Jing is now wrapped around through the site. Just a great bait and switch there.
Yeah, so now PRX,
no, this is the pick of
rounds. They
fucking
also
Talon.
already have lockdown available because Forsaken has 6 kills. As we talked about, the lurk started with that.
Split is the pick of PRX.
And a very clean round goes the way of
What
PRX.
was the sound? The sound was me almost deleting the entire outline of my webcam.
Speed run of Valorant looks like, right? Get round 3 operator, get round 4 lockdown, continue all your wins. I mean, you're gonna get run it back.
There's no bad blood. God damn it.
That's going to open up another site?
Oh, and something just pushes through the harbor wall, picks his head off here.
How many does Mindfreak get? That's one.
Just hanging around in mid.
Sorry though, Cruz is defending himself with the orb. He's now
dashed.
This man is dashing him with an operator. You are insane. You are insane. Who the fuck does that?
As of course, not a big buy here for Talon, of course, after
oh my god, this guy is fucking straight. Like, you die there, you just give an operator to the other team. Fucking hell.
I like. Today,
I'm alright, Game of Toe. We've already seen one round, which maybe we ought to punch a hole in my monitor, but other than that, we're good. It's TDM. It is. It's TDM with abilities.
Has been very good in the past couple rounds, so my eyes are on him. See if we're kind of seeing the resurgence of Mindfreak.
I mean, it's Talon, not PRX. They can easily try and win.
Confidence to push through. Now, I mean, that cascade coming out from Art, it's, you know, you can definitely assume that, okay, they're trying to vie for a spot near the ult orb.
You're going to run into the spike,
They've got
right?
shorter weapons.
Yeah,
it's probably
there we
like
go.
Shorty or whatnot. So, I mean, it's no surprise that something expects someone there, but the fact that he chooses to go out, having faith that even if he gets taken out, you know, someone else will
Why
trade
does this
for
feel
him.
like
And
a ranked
maybe it would
game?
have been Jing who would have then gotten the run it back right away. They would have still broken up the site.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like one, isn't it?
This
is just like, this is just insane.
Kills on the round and continues with the dominance here. 4 rounds in a row to the side of PRX. Now, once again,
I would quite like something to go to Japan.
But, you know,
not only because he's like hella popular in Japan, but also it would just trying to play against this shit.
Position here for PRX.
I'm still trying to figure out thus far why Talon picked this map.
BCT leagues, you'll know that the B site is the prime spot for a lot of teams, right? I mean, if you can just get in, plant the spike, it's so hard to retake. And quite frankly, with
the thing is, like,
Harbor, it is fairly easy to plant
the
as well.
PRX comp is really bad for getting into afterplants comparatively to all other comps on this map.
But now he's gonna get trapped
and yet,
by the hot hands.
Oh god, he is just.
Oh, it didn't go far enough. It didn't go far enough.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because all the goal is to get that afterplant, and now they could just sit there.
This is not going to be an easy retake here for Talon. Let's see how they attack it.
Yeah, I mean, worst comes to worst, Mindfreak has that Cosmic Divide as well. That is a very deep high tide here.
Oh, here goes Jing.
Wants to fight this.
All right, well, they're able to take out
then they throw in the Tiger. Late Cosmic Divide.
As trying to get this defuse off, but pushing in is Forsaken.
Yeah, this
picks
ain't
off
working.
2. And right here in main, they are just spraying on through. Pat does not have a chance. Picks off 1, and that is all that he will pick off.
That's cool. That is such a fucking cool finisher. And the body like flies through the air as you do it.
The idea there from Talon, they throw out this deep high tide just to avoid, you know, the potential operator all the way at the top.
I think Japan has the biggest audience. Oh yeah, their audience is fucking huge.
You know, being able to draw out some time.
I'll be interested to see though, because like I feel like there's been a lot of like growth in the Indian audience, so I want to see how big that gets.
I wonder if it was worth that, right? Why not put the high tide closer to really ensure that the half is done while the Cove is up.
I also
mean,
like the
perhaps, you know, they
finisher
have
that's
better
like
ideas
the
in mind if
chains
they
that
got the
drags you
initial
into the
trade.
floor.
They
I
knew
think
that
that's pretty
at the end
cool.
of the day, you have to get the kills to retake that site. I think that's the bottom line. It just goes to show that B site it's a bit of a kind of thorn in the side here for a lot of defending teams, right?
Yeah.
And that's why on these pistols you see teams
Yeah,
like
I
Talon,
think
they
it's
push
pretty.
out of A,
I
just
don't
try to
know. I
wrap
don't know the
around.
name of most of the
If that
skins.
didn't even work, didn't get you that 1-round win that you wanted, you're now looking at a 0-5.
Yeah. Well, they dropped the pistol round.
What's up,
they
Chin?
lost the bonus. Talking about Talon here. And,
Right.
You guys can read that for yourself.
Cool. Okay.
I mean, listen, they'll be great at Valorant.
Absolutely, you know. The next generation, perhaps. Valorant
Fell asleep
2
waiting for the game
in
to
the
start.
future, who knows?
No, I'm not gonna lie to you.
And,
So far,
I mean,
you've just missed
economy's
something just
fantastic
running
right
around,
beside
fucking
PRX.
killing
Something has
people. He's
held
only got
on
3
to
kills
his
as well, which
operator.
kind of says a lot.
Hasn't been really stacking up the kills because Forsaken and Mindfreak are just stealing all of them away.
Yes.
Mindfreak has
before he
been
gets to
solo
the game.
pushing mid
Forsaken
and
has
hasn't
been
died
farming.
yet.
Mindfreak 7-0-3. You know, even though the match overall is one-sided so far, I think still credit to Mindfreak. He's clearly been kind of
That sign
focusing
said
back
something.
in here
You're
on
correct.
his prep, on his practice.
Like, look at he's just
Good
walking
boys.
up. He is solo with an op. He's
I mean,
just
well-
fucking walking long on his own.
Listen, and what more
I
is there
think he
to
had a
say?
sheriff.
Yes.
Like, he's
yeah.
just trying to hold the angle. Maybe he can take some off.
It's just there's
pretty
no
rough.
way that's the
But I
fucking
think that
strat.
sequence right there on B long just goes to show how good something is, right? I mean, again, even with the opponents having weaker weapons,
Like,
it doesn't mean
especially in
chances
an
of
eco
constantly
round,
jiggle peeking
that's the
on these
riskiest
close
shit
angles
in the
to
world.
ensure
It's basically just like, if I
that
die
he
here,
gets the
I
duels
give
no
them a
matter
free
what.
AWP. But he
And now
doesn't.
A's
He
been
just
broken
takes a
open.
kill
I
and
mean,
walks away. And of
this is
course, the
looking rough, 'cause
defenders are
here's
fucking
what's starting to happen is
baffed.
Talon says, okay, well, B
Guys,
side,
I have
man, what are we
spotted
gonna
an
do?
op
Maybe we gotta have
on
backup
B long
faster.
while
Let's have
they've
the
pushed
harbor
A.
nearby
Cool.
so we can draw even more time.
Morning,
But then,
Zisho.
you know, obviously this was an eco, but I think it just goes to show if something's open.
Yeah, it does kind of feel like.
Every time. Your
Can
homework
one
is
Radiant
now no
beat
longer
4
the
silvers?
site.
Like, it
It's
feels
now
like one of those
something. That's
videos.
the challenge.
Well, I mean, you have to have some kind of plan.
Tarek
You have to
plays
have
against
maybe some
3
kind of
Iron
combination,
players.
Throw out some flashes.
Who comes out on top?
Onto B long and see if maybe you can at least push him out of the area where he's just able to get all the room, right? So if he's able to just run and just do whatever he wants and just constantly peek you over and over, and you don't do anything about that. then
Oh,
honestly, I mean,
God.
you don't deserve to take him out. He'll just continue to stack up the kills, and he'll be in a great spot. Now, Paper X.
The thought that he might
6-0.
die there never pops into his head? Oh,
They,
fuck no.
This is a really scary
This
part
is
as
Tarek's
well,
monitor
the
on.
economy situation, which is even if you do have an operator, something can just get super.
How did they
aggressive,
beat
too.
Zeta?
It's not like
Yes.
he's put in
Because
this big,
Zeta don't
you know,
play like
this
this. I think that's the most
huge,
difficult thing. It's
purchase,
just
he
like
can't lose it. He's like, no, I can
Zeta
just
play
get super
hella
aggressive.
structured,
If I
so
lose
if
it, I'll
you
just
play
another
kind
one.
of loose,
Exactly.
it can
Yeah,
work.
it's whatever, you know.
Paper X
Oh,
plays
and
super
they're
loose,
gonna
so if you
dash
play
into the site.
super
This is gonna
loose
be a
versus
rush. They've given
Paper
over
X,
the
you have to
operator
out-aim
Forsaken
Paper
to
X.
just
They can't
hang
do that.
back. Probably going to set up some molly lineups as well. There they go already.
This
They're
might be the
clearing
fastest
that
day
out
in Pacific
instantly. They want to
history.
take control of
One
A-Main,
match.
and they want something to run in. Not even giving him the Blade Storm. They're just going to send him in with a rifle. They can afford to do so. But Talon has a good read on this. They have the
They
Killjoy
do have
set
a
up
good
here
read
A.
on this.
That they
Let's
do,
see
he
how
knows
this
something,
goes.
but immediately
He's dived into his teammate's
run
molly.
through some fire. He's
as-
on
as
the
like
back of the
bait.
site already. His crew.
Oh, he whiffed.
Reloading.
Okay,
no,
he's
still gonna
human.
get the kill.
He's
Doesn't
human.
matter. Forsaken
You have the ult.
able to
You have
line
the
up
ult.
the operator kill as Pat
Oh no.
picks up
Oh
one, but
no.
lurking in
Okay,
hard
the
is
Seeker, the
Mindfreak.
Seeker
The
told you.
Seeker's gonna
Yes,
spot him, and that
Cruz.
will be enough as the site is
Woo!
cleared out. We saw from
6
the
is
eyes
all
of
they get.
Mindfreak thinking that was going to be a big lurk, but actually Talon are able to put an end to the nonsense.
Man, the Seekers came in at the perfect opportunity. If you looked at the map movement before that, Talon had no idea.
Explain in
about
5
Mindfreak's
words how
position, but that
RRQ
one
won a map
Seeker, the
versus
hero
TRX.
That Fox was relying on to get that information.
I can do it in 1.
I mean, here's where
Retakes.
that aggression doesn't pay off, right? Something was in so deep all on his own, and if he doesn't
They
get that
actually
duel
played
against
really
Cruz,
well. Like,
quite
genuinely.
frankly,
They had
Talon
some
could've waited
sick
for the plan. They
retakes.
probably
A
would've
lot of
succeeded
them
in
were
the
sort of
retake.
like
Now, it
crazy
looks like Talon
clutches and
wants to
shit.
stick with this. Just
But
leave
like,
the
some of their
Killjoy
players
set
played
up
really
on
well.
A because we have the operator. This is what they've been waiting for. Garnett's fully flashed.
Oh, that timing, though. It's right as he pokes his head out, and Garnett, unfortunately, not able to line it up as you get multiple curveballs. You're going to be finding your way into this place.
They don't have
Note
any
that
mid
Paper X,
control.
They push out They spot an operator.
Like,
they're like, actually, never mind.
how is
We're
this
gonna go
just...
the other way.
Oh,
Cruz
you
with great
jack!
timing
You're
on
so
that
lucky.
check
If
as
he
well.
walks
He's so
through a
aware that
tiny
the
bit
only place
quicker,
that they don't have
you've
coverage of
completely
is
lost
B
that
link.
spot.
But what this allows him to do is eventually force
This fucking
to go
setup
to A,
in
right? This
around
was the
mid
entire setup
is
from
giving
Talon.
me an
Constantly
aneurysm.
throw our operator and all of our utility to check for B link and B long, and then PRX will have to come to A. Can they win that first duel though, Talon? Yes, they can.
Okay, that's nice.
Well, they knew it was coming, and that's going to be that first duel. We do have the lockdown here.
Oh, they
On the
even expect
attacker
this as
side.
well, yeah.
They've still got a lot of
They
counter
empty it out.
ults,
I
to be
mean,
fair.
Killjoy is ready.
This
Her
round's actually
stuff is
possible for
still
Talon.
there, just buying
Especially with the
time.
opener.
Yeah. Not able to get the plant down. Is PRX are going to throw it in now. The Harbor ultimate thrown out as...
Okay, well, they know he's there.
In there.
Flash actually misses.
And
That
Jimboy's
has
trying
helped
to
him
get
escape.
aggressive. He's gonna
What
get that
the
first
fuck
shot
am
with
I
the shorty,
watching?
but immediately does get stunned up and traded.
Where was the rest
Jing
of the team while he was doing that?
As well, he's got that run it back, and now he is going to run it
Okay,
straight
they've
on
done well.
in.
Oh,
Mind Freak.
you rat.
Oh, this is
you
all for
fucking
Mind
rat.
Freak. He gets the flank.
It is perfect timing, and now Pat, he
Why?
is just trying to hold this together for the team. Mind Freak on 20 health.
Oh, no.
As he's got time, not able to get it to halfway, but the double shorty from range, as he only had 20 health.
This
It
game's
will
gonna
be
make me
enough time.
fucking
Talon
jump.
will pick up a second round in a
What
row.
the fuck is
A
that?
great clutch up
fuck
here from
is
Pat,
that?
securing the operator as well for Garnett. And what a good hold here coming out.
I
from
really
Talon.
want
I mean,
Sliggy
just the
to be doing
awareness
proper
of,
analytical
what debuffs or
breakdowns
what
right
health
now. Like,
status do they have? These players getting these early kills with
Oh,
the
yes,
shorty
the
now.
jump with the
Initially,
kill of the
we do see
shorty.
Jim Boys go down from
Fuck
the side.
me.
They lost control of Art Room. And Mind Freak, the lurks are back, man. On Valdez, this was the Mind Freak we saw.
Why did he swing that? I don't understand.
However, the reach.
Well, I do. It's Jing.
Oh, the fans love it.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So funny.
Oh, they got a pretty sick
miscommunication,
fucking
just
watch
to say,
party.
Okay, well, he has barely any health. Like, they can say.
Damn,
yeah,
PRX
he had,
already taken
a
a
certain amount of damage.
attack.
You can just spray
They
him
lost
with the
2
shorty
rounds.
if he's in closer.
I respect
That's
it.
fine.
Whoa.
Look at this drawing. This is
That is
impressive.
sick.
Oh, that's fucking
That's
amazing.
an amazing portrait drawing here of Talon.
Talon is back.
Oh, well, I mean, they're clawing back. They're trying to make it happen. See if they can continue. I mean, they forced out a timeout for PRX. Obviously, PRX, they have some room to lose a couple rounds, but I think they were just saying, you know what, we're on the attacking side. We've got Phoenix. Let's make sure we close this first half out in a solid
You might
fashion.
see in the next. Oh, see you in the.
Jing is
That,
a
yeah, I'm
big
jealous.
fan
I want to go to one of the G
of
watch
cats.
parties. They look so
Oh,
fun.
yes, we found that out.
So
yeah.
that's Jing. As a cat,
Alex
I
just
guess.
going like,
There
guys,
you go. Just
Come
combining
on.
your 2 favorite things. So let's see what's going to happen now. We do have the Blade Storm
Here.
available for something, but Lockdown
Oh.
as well as Pit for
Oh,
Talon.
no. Talon has
Here.
such a good read on this. They expect something to double updraft to check for B, the operator on B, but something's not going to do it. He's just going to climb back out. The mind games back and forth.
Here.
okay.
That is pretty impressive as he's pushing
Oh,
in.
this
Pat
gives me
is
anxiety.
pushing out. Mind Freak
Well,
not
okay, there goes
expecting
Mind
this as
Freak.
Pat is on a roll.
Here's the thing. That actually makes Talon less aware
Okay,
of
that
something's
actually
position.
that
The
wasn't a
Viper's
bad
head is
start
now
to the
out.
round.
Now,
They managed
because
to
of
get a
that,
lot of
Talon
map
will
control and
rotate,
then
but
they
will
fall
they
them
know
back.
about something?
But this
Jimboy's
is the thing.
suspects that anybody
There
could
seems to be
sneaking into the
such a
site at any
huge
time.
gap in mid.
This is really up to Pat.
This
Can
is
he
something
trade?
that's been happening
Oh,
a
no.
lot,
No,
and
something's
this is
got
the
a perfect
problem.
angle.
They
He's not
just
gonna wait
fucking
for anybody
forget.
Else wants to get that first kill.
Why have you
Garnett's
popped the
waiting
poison orb?
with the operator?
Wow.
Hits the shot, even a headshot. Gonna take out something here in Link, and that is a huge pickoff as now forced in is PRX onto the.
He's
site.
got lockdown,
Yeah,
so
they can buy time
realistically,
with
if
the
he
nanoswarms
wants, he can
again.
just
The
pop
plant's not
this.
going to happen anytime soon. Obviously, they might have to give up the plant, but
What's up,
Jimboy's,
Sato?
as long as he holds on to this backside position, he'll buy time for the backup to arrive. He'll even get the spike
Ooh,
plant.
ooh!
Oh, that
Jit
was beautiful.
boys.
Just lines it up, even jiggles around the corner.
30
Forsaken
seconds
though,
left. Placing
trying to make
swamp
things
grenade.
interesting.
Don't
1v3.
overpeak, boys. Don't
Notice
overpeak.
he's,
Don't overpeak. Don't
oh, you gotta
overpeak.
take out Garnett. Okay, this is getting very interesting.
They're
20
just-
seconds left to stack.
Oh,
though,
I
and that's gonna
fucking.
be
There's a
about
world where
2v1.
Forsaken kills
They do
both
take
of
him out,
them.
and Talon picks up their 3rd round in a row.
It started to get a little dicey, especially because it was Forsaken last alive. Anything could have happened. However, Talon just good discipline.
Yeah, I could see Forsaken that winning that like any day. This is the thing that scares me though. If they start realizing that they're really shitly holding mid,
here's the thing.
I feel like PRX could just win the last 2 rounds.
2 angles throughout the whole round just to make sure that B site was secure, and it pays off.
But, oh, something has a judge.
Absolutely does.
But he also has a Blade Storm, so you know they'll probably do something here.
Finally, you see something here is going to go for the judge actually. So maybe
still has the lockdown.
He does have the Blade Storm still that he
I want to know when the fuck he's actually going to use it.
Yeah, it just looks like he wants to balance their econ out for the next round, and he'll be able to use that Blade Storm. So the idea here is he's the one who's going to go into back site, right? Go into B hall. Keep control of it with the judge. We'll see if Jip Boys falls to that or not. Oh, he's actually going to go right up to heaven.
Immediately gets taken out. Although Jing somehow going to burn down Pattis into the backside. Crew's going to hold this down. He takes out 2.
Cruz just swings.
As Forsaken, he has been stacking up the kills himself. Mindfreak
no, how have you fucking gone from a 2v4?
Now here's the thing, Talon, while they've been winning rounds, they haven't been keeping all their weapons. So this is a huge choice to make here for Garnett. It's difficult with the operator, but you don't have any rifles you can switch to unless you go to heaven. Now, if you go in and lose this, you're not getting it back.
Okay. This is getting pretty interesting. He does have a shorty. He's going to spot.
Is this Talon old Xerxia? Yeah. Without Scary.
Barely misses it. Forsaken's already wrapped around the mind games again.
And they're going to go.
He didn't pop the Blade Storm, did he? He didn't even pop it.
There as it's really the Forsaken mind.
Why?
I mean, 15 kills already
like,
in the 10
honestly,
rounds played.
what? Like, their plan the whole time was for him to dive in to the smoke with a judge. That was their whole plan.
Hold on to B hall here, but Mindfreak peeks out at the perfect time to swing over.
I guess he still has a Blade Storm, and luckily Mindfreak is just fragging the fuck out.
Yeah. Just pretty nasty stuff from Mindfreak. Able to hold it together for
that was a cool play, but it didn't work.
Waking up and,
maybe. I feel like you have, but he's one of the best Blade Storm players in the world. I'd just fucking go with that instead.
Scrape together an operator here for Garnets, but Fox now without a weapon, just a sheriff. Now, lockdown and judgment available, so that's why they're trying to eventually shift over to A, but he's been caught. He's got to dash out, but even then he's slow.
Oh, they got the poison orb deep now. Okay, nice. I like that.
He is able to get
but then what's the mid hold now? The mid hold's even less. The mid hold is the mid hold doesn't exist.
Rotating out.
Yeah, but PRX remembers. They remember that round where they were funneled into A site and it didn't work out.
It's okay. He's now jiggle peeking it. There's so many gaps in this defense. It fucking terrible. Fucking Pat is watching Spawn. He's just watching in case they push all the way through.
And they're gonna do it.
And something's getting in here pretty aggressively. He has the Blade Storm. He's gonna use it. Double up draft. Finds Cruz. Doesn't find the kill. It's a spam on through. Jing now getting aggressive himself. Has to run it back, but he's going to be taken out
going fairly well.
I
guess they wanted them to go through here. Maybe that's why they keep leaving it open.
As Pat and the rest of Talon have been holding down the backside of B with 4 people.
Are they just going to save? They're going to save. Damn.
Oh, they're not going to be able to plant. They're just going to look to go for the save. Now, Mindfreak trying to go for a Hail Mary play if he can sneak in, but he's not going to have time. He's already
Can teams drop or get new players for Master Champions? No. No, the roster is locked now.
And both teams, I think, not willing
PRX
to
saving, never.
Well,
they just
Lots
did.
Of people broken in their economy. Talon scraped to go to 4th one. Now, PRX's idea was if we can take B-Link, we win the round. However, Talon was playing it so safe. They had everyone near their spawn, right, ready to provide backup one way or the other. I'm liking this.
That's the weird thing about their setup. It's like
they figured out why they were playing so messy in the first couple rounds.
I don't like it, but it is kind of working because they're forcing them. They're giving them that control, but they're playing around it.
Yeah, the rotation was swift. It allowed them to get in position to stop the.
Oh yeah, they've got double up
from PRX, and this might end up just.
I guess it's last round. I mean, it's a bit spicy.
At the half, Talon have absolutely got themselves into a winnable position now as
they're
gonna have the lockdown.
Interesting. Okay, lockdown to secure.
Yeah.
B-Link.
But they already gave this control up for free.
What do you do with that though? Because you're gonna have to. You have to be able to push through mid here, and that's what they're gonna do. Otherwise, it doesn't provide value.
something. I mean, he's going up against multiple people. He's taking shots from both sides. He still takes out Dip Boy's head. Is aggressing now.
Honestly, this baffles me.
Will come in onto the A side.
Yeah,
it's worked. It has
really
worked, but this baffles me.
So much time
they've used a lockdown for a spot of the map that it's already been given to them. All right.
Oh, great setup here from PRX.
Yeah,
Jing's just like, I need more kill. I smell kill.
Last round of the half, so he's just gonna have to try to.
Is Benkai not gonna play anymore? I don't know.
See what he can do.
I hope he does. I like Ben.
Man, the thing is just thinking back on how this round unfolded. This is the type of play that only
they don't know it's free,
you know what
but
I
they
mean?
kind of do, because Something took it one round, Mind Freak took it one round, they all took it last round.
Like, not many players will say okay to that.
Okay, that's two. That looked pretty cool.
A little bit of stat padding.
PRX will finish the.
If this goes, yeah, you'd think so, because I don't think they really have anyone else that plays like a Breach.
And they're gonna be feeling pretty good about their position from here. Very curious to see, you know. PRX, they looked great on the attack. They had many different kind of cheeky ways to aggress into Link and stuff like that. So I want to see what strategies they have here for the defender side.
Nice.
Yeah, curious to see what the defense looks like now. While I think Talon, they're not going to feel too bad about the 4-8 score line, right? They're running the Viper Harbor. They're imagining that they'll have a bit of an easier time on getting these plants over on the B side. Now, you got to remember, not
Benkai
only
will
is
play
there still
Ascent,
Killjoy on the
Bind,
other side, but now
Fracture.
you've got that Phoenix
know.
as well. The hot hands probably oftentimes.
Who is IGL? No one knows. I don't think they have one. I think they just like
Talon,
keep
the question
swapping.
Is, can you draw that out, or can you make sure you're constantly switching up your code?
I think it's like they just call stuff in the round, so maybe based off what people are spotting and shit.
Yeah, it is going to be kind of a fun mini game between those two agents for sure. And yeah, I mean, definitely PRX do have some ways to counteract on the defensive side. There's a lot.
It's gonna be that like the defense is probably where things get more crazy though for PRX, because it's like
positioning and
you
where they want to be attacking on the side if
you've
Talon.
got a Phoenix.
You know, how many times do we
I think that's all I need to say. I don't think I need to explain anything else. You can't defensively play a Phoenix. It doesn't
both
work.
Sides of the audience, actually, both PRX and
I flew here to support you. That's cute.
Here to support you.
I know. I mean, that's great to see. We've actually got a lot of Jing fans. I know we've had Jing's family, or at least some family members before in the stadium as well. So lots of support for PRX and their team.
Talon win. You can do it. Fighting Cruz.
They could. I mean, it's very much possible. Meanwhile, their friend Jerry
Alt confined info. Fuck me. If that's the.
Yeah, I mean.
I think what he normally does do is just try and take A long control and then just farm up the ult. That seems to be the plan in the past. And maybe he'll like flash through doors every once in a while.
Right, Boaster's a great guy. Everyone loves Boaster and Fnatic, so.
I wouldn't recommend it, but you know, if that's your thing.
Speaking of, I believe the playoffs tickets, or at least for everything but the final weekend, has been going
You cannot
on
make
sale
him
now
defend.
too, so
that is true.
that's something to check
Jing just
out.
plays two sides of attack.
They're being sold by
But look at
match
them
as
though.
well,
They're
too.
already setting
That way
up
you
for the
can try to
three-man
make sure
push
you
to go get the
secure
orb.
for the match that you specifically want to watch.
Yeah. All right, pistol rounds.
There you go. He's up.
Really want to take
Jing's
this one
taking
out
the
and
orb,
just
and now they're running
get the
back.
ball rolling.
Like it's literally, it is fun when you can call a team's exact strat within the first fucking 20 seconds of a game.
They push out of A, find no opposition, and then they decide to just wrap back around their own spawn. Now, this is still going to most likely allow the plant, right? Cove available. They're waiting to try to bait out any more utility talent.
A lot of spam
They still
actually
haven't
gets
planted
Garnett's
yet.
down to 13 health. This is not a good spot for him. He's in the corner as well. That's a pretty epic first
I'm so
pickoff
confused.
as into the cove.
They just kind of stopped for a while.
As the
Oh,
dog's
they're
getting a
all
huge
stunned.
value. Something pushes out.
They
takes
should be
out Ruben.
screwed.
Cruz and Fox able to trade him back.
Mind games on both sides again. The Cove. Uh-oh. We'll hold that thought. Looks like the duel's not ending just yet.
The long-range ghost battle continues. And yeah, they're just gonna run out of here.
I hate this awful map. Yeah, that's fair.
On the attacker side, you can definitely mix things up.
Oh no, he has no idea.
Well,
Something's. Oh, he's read this perfectly.
Bruce?
Oh, he's not going to get away, though. And now Mind Freak has to guess.
He's choosing. It's a 50-50 shot.
And he's guessed wrong.
Mind Freak has already rotated with his teammate or not. Eventually, he's going to go fast. Yeah, he's going to have to run to either side. He chooses B, and he will be correct. He'll be able to hit the
This is such a wild
and
pistol round.
What that does for him is he now has this toxic screen to work with.
I think Killjoy is just the easiest of like the non-duelist type agents to play. It's basically just place your utility on the floor, activate it, and then the turret does the work.
You know, does he check the angle of where Cruz is set up here?
It's going to be hard. Mind Freak has so much to check. He's got to check backside. He's got to check for B tower.
Yeah.
Or, you know, that pillar in the middle. Now, Cruz, he doesn't even have to rush after the first sound on the, you know, potential defuse, right? He can really wait for that last second to swing.
Uh-oh, Mind Freak, he's using abilities, and that's in a clutch here for Cruz. Picks up the pistol round.
That was a weird pistol round.
Much more interesting in this match.
Like, it seemed like it took Talon really long to go for any sort of plant.
Let's talk about this right here. The Cove actually being used purposely as a shield to bait someone in. Jip Boys gets the first kill, but the Trailblazer goes through and fights down 2 people.
It's also unusual that something gets 3 kills and they lose a round.
But seeing that on the pistol round, Cruz getting hyped up, you love to see it. Now, seeing that in the pistol round should now let PRX know that it's not going to be, as we go into a pause here, a tech pause, we'll have to sort that out. But yeah, that's going to allow PRX to recognize, okay, now we can't just throw our utility because the Cove goes up, right? Because we don't know if they're actually planting there or not.
Yeah, and hopefully we can get this this issue solved. Seems it's a gear issue and shouldn't take too long. So just got to make sure everything's working correctly after a very high-pressure round for both teams.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's even maybe
considering this was 6-0, this game is a lot closer than I thought it was going to be.
This was going to be an easy day, and now suddenly they're starting to get challenged here. Talon starting to claw back in. Meanwhile, maybe double checking something.
The fuck is that keyboard?
Side as well. Cruz is just chilling. He's just riding the beat. Although perhaps those headphones really are working well, because I don't think he's really on tempo with the beat we have here. But no, he's still grooving.
He can feel.
Yeah, he shouldn't even be able to hear the music.
I mean, the bass is pretty loud in the studio.
Absolutely.
Oh, something's mystical one-tap show. I don't know. We don't quite know him for his one-taps just yet. That's Scream. That's Scream over on Carmine Corp, but
it's gonna show. Oh,
who's that? Who's that?
I think I recognize her.
And who's that? Valdez, lol, nice guy.
Lol, nice guy. Where's William?
That's me with my
Serial
EDPI
stat nerd.
EDPI over 9,000. We were just talking about this the other day. I play on really high sense, and I play at EDPI 1600. Oh, she's enjoying the crowd today.
Mentality breakdance.
Mentality breakdance. Oh, lots of fans.
Yeah, I gotta pay someone to get Tombizz signed.
Victoria just having fun in the audience.
I have to employ them. I think. I don't think anyone's gonna do that for free.
Sometimes we need some days off to just enjoy the games. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
We talk about Valorant so much. Sometimes we just want to watch some Valorant.
It's a great atmosphere we got here in the studio. So, just coming down and enjoying yourself watching the match. No doubt they were going to watch anyway, so might as well come on down. As looks like we are resuming, guys, so should be back into the game here in just a moment. Just I know exactly what all the chatters would like. You know,
that's all they ever wished for.
It's always fun to see the people in the crowd, but there's always going to be that guy that's like, casters, please start the game, even though it's we don't have that power.
I just want that fan to know that I purposely don't start the game just for them, just so they have something to say in chat.
Yeah. So that one guy, I mean, he's not going to say anything unless you don't start.
In Japan, you'll carry time.
There you
nice.
Go.
Nice.
Something he has gone for the Marshall here.
I'll hold you to that. I'll hold you to
a
that.
Couple of kills in the last
I'll be looking out for it.
Marshall, he should be able to buy a rifle and a light armor at least, even if he does go down. So, like to play as
they hear him.
Uh-oh.
They might not show it. That's the thing. They might not show it.
You gotta reload.
Yeah, this is not going well as Talon are just mowing him down.
He's sat in the corner. How is Jing still alive? There we go.
On hands. Oh, but he's stuck there forever. And, I mean, a Hail Mary from PRX, right? They watch the long angle with something, then they rush out. And I think Talon says, okay, with this many people coming out of B-side, we heard the Marshall earlier as well.
Good call. Nice ruse. I like it.
More chances.
Yeah. And now, rotation is coming in. We can see on the minimap actually that something is already pushing out pretty aggressively here. Might as well. Looks like he was able to pick up a
anything
so
wacky? We had a 5-man sit and spawn eco round. We had something updraft over a box and shorty someone while holding an operator.
There you go.
The first 6 rounds were kind of wacky.
And now it's just a guessing game. I mean, I think on the side of PRX,
honestly,
whether you just die the spike,
Talon could win this.
Get a couple kills, it's not going to matter.
Like from 6-0 down, they've been doing all right. It was just some weird shit in the first few rounds.
Get another ult orb and a couple extra credits. He's not going to get that first one.
I'm flawlessly winning this round.
And it will be a flawless here for Talon after winning the pistol. So good on them to continue with this. Something actually has enough for full armor after all of that. Perfect, actually. It looks like he is not have any smokes, though.
Yeah,
just showing that Cruz got the kill while blinded.
Yeah, well, just great reads again from Talon, right? They expect that PRX, they're the type 2 rush out on those eco, so they wait for it. Now, here's the big question. Talon, they did buy up some rifles right, on that last round, so they're going to try to match the firepower
There's been 1 or 2 rounds with just like something doing something
Shots
stuff.
already exchanged here and pushing out his PRX. They're going to take out 3 in B main on the ramp here. Garnet's
they 4-man stack to B and are just all pushing it.
Jing is able to swing it onto
I love it.
onto Garnet, and now
I love it.
Jitboy's all alone. Not in a great spot for himself.
Wow, I mean, for one, this was pretty much a, kind of a 3-on-3 aim duel, but on top of
also,
that,
they had like,
I mean, PRX,
the Talon defensive setup gave me like hella anxiety. Because they basically just had, like, at the double doors, they just had a poison orb and no one watching it.
Right? You have Forsaken peeking out
and one round it worked perfectly where they baited them all into pushing through Link and they all died on fucking B. And I was like, I don't know how this has worked. You've given them free map control and it somehow worked out for you.
As well, so it's a double flash, guaranteeing that anyone who's trying to peek against him are flashed up, and Jing able to clean house.
Jing just checking his score. He's like, that was a pretty cool play. It looks like I'm still in 4th, though. Need some more kills to catch up to my teammates.
Gotta imagine that if you're on a team like PRX, that often comes into play, right? You're like, well, who's really top of the scoreboard this time?
Yeah, it's not something too much to read into, I'd say.
That was not far away.
I mean, Dubai has had insane rounds.
There is no way for PRX to win anything. Well, winning the event, they'd have to really just go crazy.
Not a big deal. I'm sure he'll get more as the day comes along. As Fox not looking the right way.
I think that was
he's gonna go back. He can't stop him. Like, having Jing and something, I was about to say on the same side of the map, I feel like it's going to cause some sort of rupture. Oh, he's going back for a heal. And now he needs a heal.
As well. Now, Jing is just buying time. He's just buying time for backup. He has no intent on actually...
Nah, he's got his run it back. He's about to just sprint into the fucking site.
He could just walk right into the cove with that ultimate.
And he may just do that. Looks like they're waiting for Talon to make the first move now.
Yeah, PRX like running Phoenix on this map.
Jitboy was waiting for that potential lurk coming out from Mindfreak, but as Destiny would have it, they're not going to align just yet.
Sprayed through the wall, not going to get too much. Garnet's still on full health, gets the run it back as Forsaken on the site, not expecting him in the backside. Something gates 1, as Jing from the top, going to pick up 2.
He's got 20 seconds.
Holds on to the site for PRX.
Oh, nice timing from Jitboy to swing as he expects that they're going to wait for the Astro utility to come out. And now back down to a 1v1. Jitboy's only 62 health.
It's gone 6 seconds. He will get
There's no way, right?
As the
this kid is so good in clutches. Come on.
So insanely clutch.
He's read it. He's read it. Oh, he's so good. He's so good. He's so good. What the fuck?
And I was just thinking to myself, this one's much harder because it's going to be much more obvious what his location is. He didn't have time to run into backside.
They knew exactly where he was. This is another one of those scenarios, though, where if PRX just play that passive, they win that round. Easy. Like, it's not even difficult. It's like the peak here. The trade, like, I don't blame Jing for going for the trade. Like...
I mean, that is...
fucking Alex is just like,
but here's the thing. For Jitboys, I give credit to Jitboys. I don't think you can blame the PRX.
I don't know who to support.
Yeah.
You don't have to support anyone.
The coach will have a different perspective.
Enjoy the game.
From our very objective one, and he is fired up. He immediately slams that timeout button, if there is one. I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah,
but
no
anyway,
shit, I'd be
timeout.
fuming. Let's go Valorant. Woo!
Yeah. So
is there any British player in VCT? Fucking
boaster.
boaster.
Of his mind, as he is not happy with the way they handled that. Maybe just feeling like the team is getting a little bit lackadaisical, perhaps, once they get a lead, right?
And like,
before,
I would say about 80% of coaching staff.
This is super easy.
Def as well, yeah.
Back, so they're like 3 against 1. They're like, oh, okay, we can just swarm the site, and they get punished for it.
I'm surprised Alex doesn't look like me, but he is handsome.
Coach Alex's position, I guess the point that is frustrating is you could have waited until the gravity well itself was popped rather than waiting for the star. So, you know, again, I think
Benji's
those are
technically a
the points
VCL,
made, it's not
but
that their play
yeah.
was necessarily always a bad
Artist,
but
I don't know
was
if
a
he'd want to
secret choice. You were
I don't know if he
losing
counts himself as
why
British.
take the risk? Now, we'll see how that timeout.
I know you meant bold. I know you meant bold. I just decided to try and spin it positively.
With the comeback.
Yeah. It's really the question. Take a look
I feel
at
like this is the first time I remember
for the start of the round.
something using his Blade Storm.
The tempo. And this is against a
Artist
PRX
speaks English, but he is also Latvian.
In case they win for any weird shenanigans after the timeout, and then go for a team push afterwards.
What I imagine is going to happen with Talon is once you go down to the 50-40 second mark, they'll regroup and use that lockdown to really push out a site. I would be very worried if he goes through double doors right now. There is no reason for Jitboys to be doing this.
Yeah. This is like the one spot on this map that you do not want to just face shift.
Oh,
so they're gonna use
they baited him away.
And that forces out movement. And that
he's missed all his knives. GG, round over.
Freak though with the right click, I would assume. As
that's the main thing, that the main worry. All the knives are gone.
The hall. He's in the back of the site now in the cove. They get the plant down.
30 seconds left.
Oh! Uh-oh.
Garnet's why?
Take control of backside.
Why?
Why? And now they're losing to the pistols.
They're just getting straight up thrifted right now. They have the plant down, but span over the wall is not working.
They don't have the
snake bite.
Yeah, the snake bite is there, but not the crosshairs.
Okay, they get it to half. Still got a couple of
okay,
members
they've got it. It's fine. They saved it. They saved it.
He's got a dream, but it is not enough, and Talon will eventually be able to take that down.
Valdez, I was thinking to myself, if Talon loses that round, that's the round you get frustrated over for your coach. But I mean, I think Talon.
Why would you push that
versus
pistols?
Taking risks, right, of making sure they cover their flanks. What I was imagining you do is just put the lockdown over and be long, and that little duck pushes out.
He fucking jumps.
But either way, up to the plant was fine. After that, I mean, it's PRX with sheriffs, right? They got their aim down, so.
Yeah. It's not enough util to get even the half. Well, they got to half, but they didn't get the other half, I should say, of the defuse.
Yeah, no, it is getting close. And the thing is, most teams do a lot better on the attack, so I feel like there needs to be a turnaround here from PRX.
Some of those kills this time on the defensive side.
They're still just farming up that orb every single round. Like that's why Jing seems to have his fucking ult so often.
Is it just something? So Cruz right now, his main job is to be. I was gonna say just constantly check, but he even gets the kill.
Cruz is having a really good game, by the way. Individually, a really good game. It'd probably be getting banged if it weren't for him.
So that is going to be huge for Talon now, as the
they redid their sponsorship with PSG, didn't they?
Only Mind Freak is.
He's just missed all of them cross. Okay, he saw him. He saw one.
All right, Talon heard this though, but he's just a second faster into his own nebula.
The rest of the team is so far away.
Now, it's going to buy a lot of time, but the
he have a
lockdown is coming in. The rest of the team from PRX is on the back of the site now, though.
Maybe he can stun them.
For when this push comes in.
And Jing's found one as well. This is going bad now.
So much time. It really has to come down to Cruz, but they even expect the
started so strong.
And the run it back. Here comes Jing onto the site. Spots box and denies.
Okay.
Pat's going to pick up one. He's holding down the site. Picks up 2,
Pat,
make it
they're
3
just fucking
now,
popping.
As Zing alone is not going to be able to get it done, and Pat
How did they come out on
falls onto the
top
site for the
there?
team.
You know what? I'm on the mic. You can't stop me. Pat is back. We'll say it right now, all right? All the doubters. He was shaky in the beginning of Pacific. We wondered if he was cashing back up to the meta. It doesn't matter. He's back in form. What a hold after the spike plant.
These rounds are just like
All we got to show is his point of view.
nice
1, 2,
stuff, Pat.
3.
We love it.
And then Jing at the last one gets taken out by Fox. So that is a pretty massive
It was
round now for
Paddy
Talon to
Pan,
pick up.
then it was Paddy, now
As
it's
they
Pat.
tie things up here,
Soon he's just going to be
9
called
9
Pa,
as we move
and then
into
it'll
round
be
19.
P.
And now they've been constantly cycling their ultimates to the point where Talon still
It's
has
just
that
been
Viper's
slowly
hit,
shortening
and
his
Pat
name
with
further
the
and
triple
further.
kill. Now already 4 points into his next judgment, so they'll have that on mind in the next round or two as well.
Yeah, he'll suggest you move as they make their way onto the B side. Maybe not yet, maybe next round. But who knows? Maybe he just picks up another 3K and
they've got a nice
throws it
contact
out if
set up here.
necessary.
You
Devi
got
is
the
on
turret,
site
then the
close.
flash,
He
then the...
pokes out, but he doesn't have his
Wait,
gun
why did...
out.
I
He
thought the
just
whole
gets his
point
head
was that
taken off.
something
and
would
a great
swing.
setup from Talon. They expected
But
a
did
potential
something,
pop
like,
flash
get
here. One person
mollied?
hiding behind, or 2 people hiding behind that nook. As you see, Garnett's just kind of drawing the attention.
Okay,
Now,
that's not... When I
He's
said
been
they had a
very
nice
patient
contact
both the
setup,
previous
that's
round and
not
this
what I
one. He
meant.
knows that there is
I
this
did not
chance
mean that he's going
for
to
that
flash and
rotate
swing
over from Talon.
himself.
They've been using the map very widely. The only thing
That doesn't
doesn't
make
go
any
about
sense to
is
me.
the fact that JitBoys is here already in art room.
Maybe
So
Paddy
he
Pan
only
just
gets
loses
one
a
kill.
letter
It's
of
not
his
gonna be
name
enough.
every
He's
time he
gotta take out
loses
the
a game.
entire main force.
Well, Mind Freak may be able to get 2.
Oh!
He bounces the flash, and he
Oh!
gets a 3rd. Mind Freak is just on fire right now.
Okay, avoid Mind Freak.
As Zip Boys, meanwhile,
Oh,
he's not going to get the kill as he waits a little bit too long. And Forsaken is just able to swing on him. Paper X, a statement made in this round.
Oh, now JitBoys, he waits because he wants as much time and information as possible. Cruz is on the other side.
Oh, well.
You can't blame him. Forsaken just
Oh, well.
swivels.
Shit happens.
But, man, we said Mind Freak, he had this.
I'm gonna get a
he had
drink.
one
I'll be one
job, but
sec.
it was an absolute mountain of a job. And he does it swiftly and with ease.
Yeah, no doubt we'll take a look from his point of view this time on the A main spot. Or maybe not. We're going to take a look at Cruz first and what they were able to get. And here it is.
Oh, it's just smooth. Dodging that flash and then waiting for the sky as well because you know that guiding light came through.
All in a day's work for him, not overreacting. Knows it's still close, you know? It's a big round for Paper X, but it's a full buy for Talon, and we go straight back into the action.
All right, so
Well,
Paper X, I mean, here's
we
the thing.
saw
you have
a
you have
shit
Phoenix on your
contact
side,
setup.
You only have that one sky. They have to constantly be pushing out
But
to
then
information.
basically
Now, it works
lost
for
the
them
round
they
because
are
Mind
able
Freak
to
killed
optimize
everyone.
with their
That's
duels.
good.
This time they've already pinched Talon into B long. Talon doesn't have much time, and they're not quite aware.
Uh-oh. Yeah, there is a turret behind them.
Yeah, they got a
Seekers are
turret. They're
trying to draw
fine.
their attention as well, but the turret finally taken out. Now Talon is aware.
Yeah, the turret is massive as Jing is going to shut them off essentially, but looks to rotate with his teammate back towards the B side.
The thing is, I actually quite like this from Paper X. They've just wasted a shitload of their time.
Of B long. They've now done their job of Talon has to waste time picking and choosing.
I mean, Paper X can qualify for Tokyo, but can't win Tokyo. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. I feel like winning Tokyo is going to be fucking difficult for anyone who's not like loud, Fnatic, or
you see them carefully checking, but it looks like
PRX, maybe. Even I don't even know if DRX are looking strong enough right now.
No.
Oh. And
Garnets versus
running out of
Devi.
time. They're going to have to rush into the B site, but Paper X reading this, they're sending
C9 would need
Forsaken
Leaf to
over
have
A,
like
actually,
God
and the
tournament.
lockdown is on A.
Oh, the bait works perfectly. Cruz won't get the kill. However, the plant will go down, and the lockdown now wasted.
Oh.
Well, that cove was interesting. but
Okay,
it's gonna
well,
allow them
it
to
seems
get
like
plants.
Paper X missed.
Or maybe it should. The
Oh!
spam is coming through as
Okay.
bunch
Okay,
of
Garnet's
three
recovered
backs
it.
here.
Garnet's
Jing gonna pick
recovered
up
it.
2.
Oh, but a terrible post-plant position. Both members stuck in the back of the site. Can't
Never
win the
mind.
first duel.
Never
And
mind,
win the
Forsaken's
second,
still there.
Forsaken gonna get 2 headshots
These rounds are
into
so fucking
a
weird.
defuse here. Paper X smoothly, even though
I want to see a new team like Giants.
Lockdown,
Giants
didn't
are
matter.
decent.
They're still gonna
I think it'd be a bit
take
much for them
down
to win.
B site and take the round here 11-9.
I mean, I like the idea from Talon.
Even with Foxy?
Realize that, so initially they
See,
did
the thing that always made DRX so scary
they
was how
had
structured
spent
they
so
are.
much time,
Foxy
they had
does
zero
have that
information
sort of
on
like
A, so rather than go
superstar,
there,
but he's also a
land
little bit
someone for the
inty.
work.
Like at times he just does stuff where I'm like, that's just way too risky. And it's like, versus Pacific teams, they'll still win. But like, versus Fnatic, they won't. And it's like, I don't think there's that many duelists in Pacific that match up against him. Whereas if you look at like him versus Aspas, good luck.
A very necessary timeout here now.
Yeah, he does crazy impact in Pacific though. Like that's the thing. It's like you're gonna get much more punished versus like other teams.
See if they can do it again here.
PRX will be top 3 in choke.
Alex, the one who's
Possible.
laughing as Zeus is a little bit more animated in the coach's booth.
Yeah, I know a lot of. When does Sen play? Didn't they just finish their match?
What the fuck?
Yesterday, or was it a day and a half ago?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say, but I don't think it went well. I don't feel bad saying that because even Coach Kaplan said that in an interview that it did not go well. So.
Oh yeah, because we needed Coach Kaplan to tell us that them getting fucking battered didn't go well.
Too, right? I mean, a lot of Talon's one of those teams we thought were going to perform
I
well
don't feel bad saying it, but it didn't go great. Yeah, I could look at the scoreline and tell you that one, bro.
Find hope to stay alive for the playoffs here in Pacific.
Yeah, it's a really rough spot. I mean, they do have a lot
Kaplan
of
gonna make a roster
utility.
move and
Two
put himself in the
ultimates that
team.
should help them. They could use the judgment to maybe get onto the site, but with the pit,
Should
be able to lock down at least one of these rounds. You'd imagine
an
something also gets his head taken off on the way out, mid-dash, as Shitboys is unhappy with the way this has been going on.
Oh no, they're not doing this. They've used their ult in this.
And that's going to allow them to get this plant down. And now they do have the pit on Cruz if they elect to use it. And they're in a pretty good spot.
And they have the firepower. They have the operator and a Vandal pickup.
Yeah.
Oh, and on top, or actually Cruz perhaps his own Vandal, but he's now wrapping around. They just need to buy time.
Oh, bouncing off the ground with Jitboys.
But it's still being held.
It's held. Oh no, they're gonna take him out.
Jitboys is fucking killing him.
Killed through the smoke as Mindfreak with two
Mindfreak's
is
cheating,
going to
I
be
swear.
taken out as
Mindfreak's
Cruz
just cheating.
From Link is going to be able to save the
Well,
life of this round. That was a little bit more close than it had to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
If this game carries on, I
Talon,
might
here's
need
the
to put
thing,
some
right? They were
whiskey
coming
in
out
this
without
drink.
the firepower in that round. They're able to claw it back. They're able to steal away
Jitboys
some
just
of the
pulled
weapons.
off like one of the
Bank a little
nastiest
bit more
4Ks I
econ
think we've
in the
ever
case that
seen.
It really goes down to the very last round. Now that Viper's pit still in the hand of Cruz. They haven't needed to use it yet, primarily because Cruz is always on
I also
the
do
lurk as
think if
well,
you're
but
playing up
what I
against
would love to see
an
is
eco,
using that either as a fake or just to buy a
playing
little
that
bit, or
aggressively with
being
an
a little bit more
operator,
control
maybe not the smartest
of
thing in the
territory
world,
here.
but
So
hey, you know,
clearing out mid with his Bladestorm first.
who am I to
Say
judge?
hello and then back away. Just gonna hold on to that in the shorty for this round.
Well, we've seen what he can do with that Bladestorm, though. It's oftentimes worth more than a Vandal, I would say, in his hands.
Forsaken just holding down on the B site. Talon taking their time.
Who
with this
overheats
one,
more?
saying
Fucking
that,
hell.
okay, they're not great. Maybe they go for something a little bit
I don't know.
more tricky in this round. Maybe actually an A push would be surprising at this point.
Have you seen the fake? No, I haven't seen the fake account.
Now, they're bringing Cruz with them this time, so clearly the idea is
Did
to
people
put the
just
pit,
making like
obviously,
fake
inside.
announcement
You can kind of
tweets?
fill up more of the pit, have some better positioning around it as well. Once again, it's up to Mindfreak. Can he buy enough time? Something's here with him, though. They're just trying to hold the back of sight.
Oh, Garnet's got
Oh,
they take him out.
get
He gets spotted on the minimap by
His
Garnet.
Bladestorms have been cursed today.
Yeah, Mindfreak gonna get aggressive, and the Cove is here, and the pit is down. And Jing now gonna have a hard time. He's gonna throw
even
down.
got a kill
Fire here,
using
as
his
the
run
spike
it
though
back.
does get planted,
I felt
and
like he's
now
had like
Talon in
6
an
run it
excellent
backs, and I
spot.
can't remember him getting a single kill with
Jitboys,
it.
I think he heard some of their moves.
Oh,
he
shit.
He saw the barrel.
Oh, this
Thank you, Afterlord.
free, although Divine
Thank
is
you for the
looking.
prime sub.
He's looking, he swings out, he takes him down.
Jitboys got a little excited at the back of Jing's feet.
What do you think of the new sub thing? I like it.
You know, not to worry. Talon, they have Econ to buy back, and Fox will try to find the other angle.
It does seem like it's just him like trying to almost take space back, and it doesn't work.
Spam through the smoke from Cruz.
Thank you for the sub though,
exactly
after. I really appreciate it.
To take control of Art denies any hope
You gotta check the tweet.
Here from PRX.
Yeah. Well, ping from Fox is maybe they're gonna poke their head out there into tower.
Yeah, there's no raise on the map. That's the fun thing about it as well. Is like.
Maybe some
I
more
feel like it's gonna fuck with
here
people, so I like it even more.
I mean, I remember the last time we casted together, which was the first time we casted together. We had Global Esports and DRX. And
maybe I'll have to mix a few
sure.
other ones in there as well.
What was it?
The 39
kill.
Never forget the 39
Here to
kill
haunt you, the DFM. What? No, okay, sorry. What DFM copium can you even have at this point?
You
never know.
Rob
Talon,
Moo.
they
Oh my
just had that
god.
hard strike onto A. Now they're going to all in on B. They've been setting
What are
up
you
that
hoping,
turret
that they
to
win
prevent any sort of
LCQ?
big push from the double duelist. Now PRX already clearing out main.
One game. Okay, that's fair.
They'll be able
One
to
game
secure that
is.
orb if they so choose, but they don't want to
I'd
make any
still
noise.
say optimistic,
They're gonna try
but
to take
you
all
know,
the time they
it's
can
at least
to
it's
push
not
up.
like
And
winning
now look,
LCQ or
open,
some shit like
Killjoy
that. Like
utility
you've
on
not
the side as well
gone
for the mid gap.
crazy.
We have it set up by Forsaken
That's a
just to hold
reasonable
on to
thing.
back
That's
side.
reasonable.
Yeah.
Their goal is to just pinch if it eventually goes to B.
And it looks like it's eventually going to be, to the surprise of no one, as in goes the little doggy. He's going to scout out the back
So
side
basically what
here
we've
just a
learned
bit,
is a composition
but
with
it's gonna buy
Phoenix
time for
and
the
Jet in
rotation
it
come in
is
from
not good
PRX as the
defensively.
approach from Talon is
Who could have
quite
seen
slow.
that coming?
This lockdown comes in. They should be able to get this plant for free.
Now they gotta remember
There's
they also
there's like a
use that little
silver
corner in the
2 player,
back,
and
so
I
Saber
could have
to their
told you
advantage.
that.
Forsaken
I
just
would have
relying on that
known.
himself, but he's gonna have to exit. Oh, he doesn't have
Oh
time.
no.
Doesn't have time. Garnet's not going to give him the time. Savai will trade one back. Cruz got to get aggressive.
You
as he's on fire. Jing
madman.
gonna take him
You
out.
fucking
Now on the smoke.
madman.
Poking out as Patty's got a
Alright,
but
can we nerf the
uses
shorty
once again,
already?
put up
I've
the
had
wall,
enough
brings
of
out
this.
the Vandal, but
Oh,
the
they were
flash
both
is
flashed.
there. Everybody's flashed.
What's
Shorty got reloaded.
happening?
Oh,
He got a bullet on everything. Oh,
oh
Jing.
man. Jing finally
That's
gonna
the
take
worst
out.
fight
Now,
I've seen.
meanwhile,
And
the
he's
spike
got a
is
flag.
taken
Oh,
away.
Fox. Oh, he has the opportunity.
Oh,
He gets
it's
the
free.
double headshot.
This
It's
is the
free.
worst round of Valorant
Levi just
ever.
doesn't have time. He's going to awkwardly just walk his way out of this one. As he doesn't have a
Oh
chance
my
for
god.
Talon will be able to hold on
Fucking
to this
gouge
round
out my
and
eyes.
take the lead for the first time.
Yes, for the first
Fuck, I
time.
need that
but when it
whiskey.
matters most to make map point first here for Talon.
Ugh.
And Valdez, you cannot.
I don't
strip
think I've
these
ever
rounds
seen
if
two
you
players
wanted
whiff
to.
that fucking
The
hard
sequence
before.
of events is off the wall. I mean, with the Des talked about
Fucking
it,
hell,
fans have been talking about it.
Jesus
If it's Talon and
Christ.
PRX, you know it's going to get crazy. Well, boy, is it over-delivering for sure.
Oh, man. How do they not catch him?
Alex is having a
once
rough
again,
day.
Unhappy, let's say.
Alex,
Well, Alex
one
is
of the
just
coaches
sat there
around the
like,
world
are
that
you
fans
guys
love to watch.
fucking
He's
kidding
full
me?
of reaction, and you can just tell that he's passionate about the team, right?
Yeah.
And he's very
Toilet
invested.
bowl map, yeah.
Something here.
Do we
he
want
has
OT,
to
guys?
find
Anyone
Guardian and
OTs?
cap
We
out.
want some OTs?
Meanwhile, there's double operator on the side of Talon. They had the money. I'm sure there's a rifle drop somewhere for at least one of them.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Looks like Cruz is gonna. No.
Oh, yeah, it was
That was
Pat
what- yeah, that's
tactically
why we went back.
whiffing,
Spot
rather than
traded
just
up
killing
for
them.
that Vandal. Now,
Basically,
Boys, if he's
we are
able to see the
reliant on
operator,
Mind
you gotta
Freak and
imagine
Forsaken.
that the
If this goes to
ideal
OT,
scenario
it's
for
because of
Talon
Mind
is
Freak
to
or Forsaken.
to B, but I wonder if
I like
pushes
seeing you
out,
all
is there a
suffer.
Cruz joining
Yeah. Well, as a
Similar
DFM
to
fan,
that.
you're probably used to
No,
it.
it's just going to be eventually a B hit first. Now, it's at the 1 minute mark, so they do have time to rotate if they want. I like the timing here from Talon.
Damn, wait, they're gonna go B?
Flash into
What?
the
Like, Jit
side.
Boys is lurking with an
They're
operator.
spotting much. Mind Freak, when does he peek
Whoa, out
as
of
the turret
pocket.
for Jit Boys, who's holding onto this operator still. As the push, meanwhile, coming in onto the B site. In he goes onto the smoke. Garnett's on the site.
There's
But
only-
so is something. He peeks out, doesn't get the kill.
Oh, he thought
He
he
plays
had it,
this
but Garnett's still
aggressively with
flying
a
all over the map.
fucking
He's still
Guardian.
alive!
Oh, the shorty.
What
he's
is
gonna pick up the kill. He's
this,
in the smoke. Down
man?
he
What's
goes.
going on?
With the Phantom, is able to hold it down. He's got
I
the
hate
shoot down here
it.
as well. Now in a fantastic spot.
Why
Forsaken
are
has
you
to make some noise,
peeking
back
with
gonna take
5
him out.
HP?
This Mind Freak, okay. He's got to do this with 11 health.
Oh, get me out.
so
Fucking well
much.
done, Talon. You've won
But
the
he can
map.
do it one more time
Thank
for
God.
PRX.
Oh, he's going out. No, it's not going to happen. Talon will come back. They take the lead, and they
I
take
need to
the map.
bleach my brain
13
off
to
those
11.
last few
No
rounds.